Morning guys, how we doing? Welcome to today's walkabout video. I'm down here at the beginning of Walking Street, heading along Beach Road. I've got to be honest with you, I wasn't going to do it today, but I got to kick up the arse, so I'll bollocks, just come and do it. So, I'm going to update you what's going on Beach Road, and we're going to go through a few things. So, where I spin the camera around. So I'm right here, outside the fairly new Glam, outside the big, huge Walking Street sign in its glory there. Look at that, night time, that's amazing. And we're going to head off down along Walking Street. No, we're not. We're going to head off down Beach Road. There we are. Same, but different. It's close anyway. Close but no cigar. There you go. Whose trade line was that? Close but no cigar. And of course, over here on the left-hand side, if you haven't, get yourself into the Pattaya beer garden. There you go down here. I've showcased it before, so I won't do it now. Go right the way down there. They've got a really nice restaurant overlooking the views everywhere. Really nice. And back in the day, there used to be a boxing ring here and everything. It used to be really, really good. And this is where I met Apon. Hello, fella. You all right? You watching the world go past? He says, sod off with your camera, I'm not interested. So, Beach Road. Beach Road is one of those places where, guys, during the daytime, it's brilliant. Early evening to the middle evening, good. But late at night, when there's too many drinks have been flowing, you are likely to put yourself in a situation that perhaps could turn pear-shaped. You often see in the news where ladyboys have been kicking off with Indian tourists and other tourists, etc. You know, it is a road that you should be very, very aware of. The old artwork there, looking good. Look, do you want to go in the bed? I'm okay, thank you. I've been before, it's okay, thank you. Cop and cab. And again, with the touts that you just saw there. So if you do get someone trying to get you on a tour, ignore them, go out to Bali High Pier itself, and you can organise it there without any issues whatsoever. But Beach Road, there's a few things you need to be aware of around here. You are going to get approached by people, and they will be calling you by a man's name, and that man's name is Charlie. And if you know, you know. If you don't know, for God's sake, don't find out. And what you'll be finding is these guys will be offering you stuff and saying, you know, you want to increase your evening entertainment, but they most likely are stooges working for the old bill. And if this is your thing, and listen, I had 2 years of heavy use back in the UK, so I'm not being disrespectful to you or criticising you. I'm a user myself back in the day. But the minute I landed out in Thailand, for the last 12 years, I've never ever gone even close to participating. And if you're someone that's like me, likes to partake, as I did back in the day, please guys, just walk away and say no. Because if you don't, and he is a stooge, you are in so much deep doo-doo, it's out of your league. You are looking at seriously massive fines and imprisonment. And those of you that have been coming out a long, long time will remember at Dong Muang Airport, where they had a picture as you pick up your bags. There's a massive big picture above the exit door, and it said, extend your stay in Thailand for free, take drugs. And it had a picture of Warren Fellows, who got 99 years. And trust me, you do not want to be in the Bangkok Hilton, as we call it, because that is not a good experience. So be aware, guys, please, be aware. The ladyboys. It might be your thing, it might not be your thing. And out here, no one cares. But what I will say to you guys is, please, if they do come towards you, they are very touchy-feely. And being touchy-feely, they are potentially or possibly maybe looking to relieve you of some personal items, particularly your wallet. So again, you know, just stand your distance, stay away, put your hand out, just say, look, I'm okay, thank you, Don, I'm okay. And keep your distance, guys, because the last thing you want to do is find you in that situation, and then now you've got to deal with it. And they are quite forceful. You know, there's no issues about it. The girls are quite forceful. So, you know, late at night, if you've had a few too many beers, you may want to avoid that scenario, just to keep yourself safe. Over here, that's the Sansiri, the PTY, and it's coming on leaps and bounds, and it's doing really, really well. Really good. It's due for completion 2029, I believe. I think it's 2029, at the top of my head. But it's looking good, up to floor 15 at the moment. But like I say, you know, with the ladyboys, If that's your thing, no problem. No one cares. Just keep yourself out of harm's way and try and stay compos mentis. You are going to get approached by people trying to get you to the ping pong shows. You know, ping pong show is a bit tongue-in-cheek. When you walk through the door, you are liable for heavy entrance fees or exit fees. So again, it's a scenario you need to be aware of. And if it's your thing, you want to go and check it out, okay, go do it. Personally, it's not for me. Yes, I've seen one. Was it interesting? Not really, just a gimmick, and an expensive gimmick at that. So you are going to get approached by the touts asking if you want to go to ping pong. You'll also see a lot of freelancers here. And I'm only painting the pictures because I want you guys to just think about the scenario rather than make the mistakes. I'm not casting everyone the same. There are some incredibly beautiful freelancers down here. But just ask yourself a question, and the question is, if anything goes wrong, what would you do? Because if you've taken her back to a random room, and oh hello, have a go here. If you've taken her back to a random room around here somewhere, then if it goes wrong, you're on your own. If you take her back to your hotel and things go wrong, are you likely to find her again, see her again? You know, there's a few situations you've got to be careful of. And also, it's not unheard of for you to go off with a freelancer to a short time room here, and suddenly there's a knock on the door and hey, guess who's outside? Yep, somebody that appears to look like a policeman. So these are situations that you've just got to be aware of. I'm not saying that you need to be scared or anything like that. I'm just saying you need to be aware of. The old Pattaya City, Rainbow Beach, look at that, fair play. Beautiful day today, really, really nice. Right, let's head back up. So yeah, so remember you're gonna get accosted for drugs. You might get accosted by the ladyboys, freelancers, the ticket touts, selling you rides over to Koh Larn, also the ping pong shows. You will get guys asking you about diamonds. Do you want to go and see some diamonds, gems? Again, they are on commission, and when you go to these places, they are quite a high pressure, high sales pitch environment. So if you are somebody that is, let's just say, generous and easily persuaded, well then you may find that you're in a bit of a situation. So just be aware, guys, just be aware. Now up there on the top, see there, that is Royal Garden Plaza. And on the very top there, they've got brand new, well I say brand new, no, it's not brand new now, it's been there probably about, well, it's probably gone quicker than I realised. I'm going to say, I guess 6 months, maybe not that much, but up there, that is the new restaurant up there. It used to be a big food court. We used to have all kinds of different food up there, but now it's just one big place. It's lovely. I did a video on it. Really, really good. But over there, you see, look, you got your Sizzlers, your Taco Bell, your Burger King, your Subways. You go inside, there's other restaurants, lots of restaurants in there. So if you're hungry, then get yourself down here, guys, and all will be good. And regarding the beach side of things, if you want to sit down on the beach, normally the sunbeds are 100 baht, the chairs are 50 baht, and these plastic, more comfortable chairs are normally 70 baht. So it depends on where you are as to what they'll charge you, but that's the going rate. That's the going rate. And that's another thing as well, is you want to put 1155 in your phone. And do it right now, guys. While you've got your phone in your hand, do it right now. That's your tourist police number. The last thing you want to do is be in a situation and then you don't know where to call or how to call because you don't know the numbers. So be prepared. I always think to myself, it's better to have these things in my armory and not need them than when it comes to the time when I do have a situation and I've got no way to help myself out of it. And down here, this is an area of the city you're more than welcome to walk around with your tits down by your kneecaps and your shirt off. Not a problem. Out here is fine, no problem whatsoever. But in the city centre, if you go in the city centre, it is actually illegal and very, very disrespectful. The Thai people do not like it. Often I hear them talking in Thai saying how bad you look and how disrespectful it is. So, you know, guys, there's plenty of places around swimming pools on the beach here where you can do your sunbathing and get your tan. But don't do it in the city centre, guys. You look at it. Over there, Bricks and Barrels. Been in there, it's quite nice in there. A little bit expensive in comparison to other places, but again, location, location, location. And you've got the Hops Brew House next door. Again, that's been there a long time. So you are spoiled for choice. And if you like a massage, if you have the massage services down here, they will massage you on the beach. Personally, I don't want that because you get the sand all over you. So, you know, you'll be aware about that scenario. Also, the shops along the front here, you know, remember, the reason why it's more expensive is their rent is so much more expensive than if you was to go, for argument's sake, to Soy Buakhao. If you went to Soy Buakhao, the rent there would be far, far better than the rent down here, which then is, in turn, reflected the pricing. And over here, the old, what used to be Hooters, now called Beertique, is up for sale. Just didn't make it. Maybe the competition over there of established bars, brew houses, Bricks and Barrels, Hops, maybe that's what made them struggle. I don't know. But yeah, it's up for sale. And that won't be cheap. It won't be cheap. So if you are gonna think about something like this, or anywhere really, anywhere in the city, if you are thinking, you've got to ask yourself this question: what are you gonna do that is different? You've got to have an edge. If you don't have an edge, then in all honesty, you are going to struggle. Look at this down here, look. Little puppy, see a puppy down there? Oh, bless. Yeah, I was going to say, bloody pigeons, I hate the pigeons. Flying rats, I call them. Bless. He's having fun. I'll leave them to it. Go on, get away. I hate pigeons. Go on, sod off. Mind you, if they were Mike Tyson's pigeons, I'd say, oh, crack on, mate, no problems. I love pigeons. It's fun, isn't it, when you look at that? You know, arguably one of the most prolific, most devastating heavyweights, the heavyweight champions of the world, to ever step inside the ring. And then he messes around with pigeons. The complete opposite end of the spectrum. But I'm not going to criticise him, nor am I going to complain. I'll happily sit there while he does what he wants to do with them. All right. And up ahead there, that's the Tahitian Queen. That was going to shut down at one time. And people did a GoFund and kept him going. The oldest agogo. The oldest agogo. Hello. The oldest agogo in the city. Been here decades. And it's busy, still busy, busy, busy. And that's the other thing, you know, when you are talking about opening up bars. If you open up a bar, you've got to try somehow to give yourself an edge that means people will go to new places, to your place, rather than stick to the norm. We are creatures of habit. Oh yeah, soy 12, should we soy 12? Nah. We'll keep walking. How are we doing at time? I've done 13 minutes, that's right. We'll do another 4 or 5 minutes. We'll head down. There's the old banana boats. And if you do, the man behind me is trying to get me to do a jet ski. So if you do hire a jet ski here, guys, please, please make sure you check it thoroughly. We had a guy in Jomtien. You see these yellow buoys? Those yellow buoys are what we call a safe swimming zone. In other words, no jet skis or boats or anything like that are permitted to go in there. And we had an incident a week or so back where there's a Russian lady swimming and a drunk Indian tourist at 10 a.m. in the morning on a jet ski went straight into the safe swimming zone and run over her, hit her on the head. So yeah, don't know what that was all about, absolute clown. But if you are looking at jet skis, guys, please be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. All right. Well, the restaurant at the bar, they've got his music pumping out, bless him. He's ready for the nice vibe for the day. And again, if you see these t-shirt shops, you can pick up quite a good bargain down here with the t-shirts. But again, if you are really looking at t-shirts, go to Mike Mall. Mike Mall's right in front of us now. Go in there, all your branded goods, all your, it really is genuinely a Nike t-shirt, I promise you. Don't worry, the sticker won't fall off before you get home. But if you go in there, they've got a huge selection of t-shirts, shorts, trainers, you name it, it's all in there. And a massive selection. They get raided every now and then. I think they were raided about a year ago. And they go in, they empty them out, get rid of all of the fake stuff. And then within a week, it's all stocked back up again, and they carry on. Quite unique, really. All right, so what's going on? I don't know what's going on the beach down there. Let's have a look. Oh, someone's had a heavy night. Bless up. I worry when I see people like that. I think, oh man, yeah, what's going on? It's a shame. Sometimes there's not much of a support system here to help people that are in desperate need. And over in the far distance, you won't be able to see it out there, but there's a big black hangar. They've got a music festival going on down there. The festivals are good. Come down and check them out, guys. They are good. 90% of the time they're free, unless you want to get right up close to the bands or whatever the event is. Most of the time they're free. There's another beer hub over there. Maybe that's why Beer Teak, that used to be shooters, you know, struggled. Maybe they just didn't have enough to offer for people to come in and use them instead. Oh, right, let me think, saw 11, okay, saw 11. Well, what we'll do is we'll head down a little bit further and then we're going to wrap up. Maybe get towards the Hilton. And if you are thinking about doing something nice for an evening, if you want to watch the sunset, then get yourself up there, sit at the top, look at the top. You see that hole in the ceiling there on the Hilton? That's actually the Horizon Lounge. And if you go in the Horizon Lounge, they do a 2-for-1 cocktail between 5 and 7, I believe it is. And it's beautiful. You see the sunset, you look across the whole bay here, watch the sunset as well. And yeah, really good. Very enjoyable. Me and Mo have been there a few times. It's nice. I wonder if she's listening to AC/DC. Miguel mugged me off the other day. Miguel just comes into work, she wears her white headphones. And I say to her, right, if I ever find you listening to AC/DC, I'll get you a drink on me. So anyway, about 2 days later, she came in, big smile on her face. She said, are you okay, boss? I said, come on, let me have a listen. And yeah, she had AC/DC on there. Bless her. But the last 3 times I've tried, I've caught her. She hasn't got none, she's got that flipping dum stuff going on in her head. EDM, is it EDM? Oh, should be in the bin. But that's each their own, each their own. If you like that kind of music, then I guess you'll be okay. Right, where are we? I think we should do a right turn, go up to A10 and finish on the second row. Yeah, sod it, let's have a go up there. There's been a lot of moaning in the papers at the moment about the pedestrianised red and white crossings. They're constantly getting ignored. And we've had a couple of accidents where people have been hit thinking that they were safe to walk. So just be a bit careful, guys, if you are crossing over. It's not quite as black and white as maybe we feel when we're back home. There's your t-shirt, look, no pain, no gain. I don't find any pain sitting in my condo, just relaxing. It's quite easy. And now I've got my new IPTV box. And David, thank you so much for my fantastic birthday present. I can now sit down and watch all my movies, sports, a whole lot. So later on, I'll be able to watch my loved Arsenal throw the league away and finish runners-up in the 3, 4 cups that we're in. So, but it's a really good system, really good. Well, that's a nice breeze. Got quite a few good hotels here as well. Got Spring Me Too, that's quite popular. one here. And the nice thing about this area is, as you probably can't tell, but it's really peaceful and quiet. And even so, at the night time, there's not many bars in this local area. So if you are looking at somewhere very, very central, Soi 10, it might be something to consider. Now, if you are looking for rooms, guys, don't forget, we have rooms above the Buzzin lounge. And if you get in touch with me, if you're looking for a room to stay in, get in touch with me, guys, and I'll give you a good rate. We've recently refurbished the rooms, and they're in a decent standard. So I'm charging 400, 500, 600 baht a night, depending on whether it's at the back, at the front, or at the front with the balcony. Let me know. And this hotel here is under refurbishment. Sawasadi CV1 view. Right. Okay. Oh. Yeah, when I've got some close friends over at the moment, and when they do go home, I've really got to knock all this drinking on the head. I'm drinking far too much, but I feel obliged because they take the time and come out to see me. And I know they're here not just to see me as myself, but they are my good friends. So I feel obliged that I need to spend my evenings with them. So once they go home, I will be knocking all the drinking on the head, and I will be going back to my fatty to fitty walks. I haven't done any of my walks for ages. I do these walks, but this is nothing. It's just a stroll, gentle stroll. My fatty to fitty, I get on with it. And I do need to have a look at my sciatica because it's kicking the crap out of me at the moment. Still, never mind. Right, we're approaching Second Road now. We're nearly done. Here's the Crossbar restaurant. Oh yeah, this guy with the umbrella. I see him walk up Soi pothole quite a lot. I think he lives here. Well, he must live here. I've seen him many, many times. Out and about doing his walks. All right. There's a dental design centre. No idea, never heard of them, never had anyone come to me say they were good or bad. So I can't recommend that one, guys. Plus I hate dentists anyway, because I've got a phobia of dentists. I'm with a dentist like beer is with a snake. I cannot do it. Right, okay. Let's get across the road here. Whew. All right, there we are. That's it today, guys. I'm done. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I don't know what I'm going to do. If there's any areas you want me to cover for a walkabout, give me a shout, guys. Just ping me an email, 247pattaya@gmail.com. Let me know, and I'll do what I can to go out and cover these areas for you. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Pratamnak, Naklua, Jomtien, Nar Jomtien, Bank Saray, wherever you feel that you'd like me to walk around, give us a shout, guys. All right, thank you very much for watching. As always, please remember the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Have a look in Discord. There's over 25,000 members in there. We've undergone a big change to try and make it more streamlined, easier to use. So have a look at Discord, guys. It's completely free to use. TikTok, Bo and Ying do TikTok. If you do look at TikTok, please give us a like and a follow. It means the world to the girls. It gives them a boost of encouragement because they then think, oh, that's good, people like what we're actually doing. So if you wouldn't mind, guys, just have a look at it and give them support. If you'd like to follow us on Kick, join us on Kick, kick.com/Buzzin Pattaya. We do live streams on a Tuesday, Thursday, a Saturday and Sunday. And don't worry, if you can't watch the live stream, you can replay the video whenever you suit. They're held on the system for 30 days. If you'd like to receive our 2-weekly newsletter, again, please send me an email, 247pattaya@gmail.com, and just put in there newsletter, and we will send it out for you. Bo puts that together. She does a fantastic job. Really, really good read. Lots of information, events, etc. So have a think about that. All right, that's it from me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And please, as always, wherever in the world you are, stay safe.